Grand Theft Auto 6 is probably going to have kids in it, and I want to tell you why. So in the trailer for Grand Theft Auto 6, Rockstar Games actually hinted that there were going to be kids in GTA 6. And this is the very first time Rockstar Games could ever add kids to the game, because we've never really seen kids before, except like in photos in like Grand Theft Auto 5 and whatnot. If you go in Michael DeSanta's house, you will see photos of Tracy and Jimmy when they were younger. That is the only time that we see kids. But technically, without any mods, we haven't had any kids in the Grand Theft Auto series. Well, Rockstar Games actually teased kids because there are actually kids located in the GTA 6 trailer, which could confirm that Grand Theft Auto 6 is definitely indeed going to have kids in it. But it also goes against everything stand for, because if Rockstar Games actually has one of those kids killed in like gameplay or something like that, or involved in sexual acts, Rockstar Games can get a huge sue from anyone in the world by having kids getting killed by random NPCs. If that matter of us killing the kids in the game, that would be so cruel. So I'm sure none of you guys would even do that. But that's kind of why we don't see kids in Grand Theft Auto games, not to mention the universe that it's in, but more to mention that there are lawsuits that could be filed with endangerment of child. So we don't want Rockstar Games to do that, but it would be kind of interesting to see kids in Grand Theft Auto. That's why we're going to be diving into this article and topic today. But if you do enjoy videos like this on the channel, don't forget to like and subscribe for more daily awesome videos like this. So this is what they said in this article here. It has not yet known for the roles that these characters can play. If Rockstar does introduce children, they will most likely be either only in cutscenes or limited interactive, traditionally GTA games, and a high age rating, so children are avoided due to legal and ethical implications if they are interactive, and cannot be harmed. But we know that the restrictions, for example, in Fallout 3, for the community has already created mods that remove protection from the child NPCs. GTA is unlikely to be an exception if children do appear. Rockstar has not yet commented on the fans' guesses for GTA 6 is due out in 2026, as its release was postponed sooner after the second trailer was posted, with 50% consist of gameplay in the day, as it gained 475 million views per day. In addition to children, fans were looking for the new PlayStation. So they have a good point there. So the only time we really see kids is if we have mod menus. So in Fallout 3, you were able to actually do mods where you could have children. But Rockstar Games can technically, legally not do that. And what I mean by that is, like I'm saying, like if a child gets harmed in any way in Grand Theft Auto, like I said, that's illegal action right there. Rockstar Games can't fight that. That's why they probably never added kids to begin with. There are mods you can do on the GTA 5 mods website, which I'm sure you guys know about that, but technically you're not going to have kids in Grand Theft Auto. So even if this is Rockstar Games teasing kids, who really knows, but otherwise it would be kind of a cool possibility to be able to have child. And if Lucia does get married and have children, well, that's why you probably see kids in Grand Theft Auto series. They're most likely Jason and Lucia's. But it also doesn't make sense that Jason and Lucia would have kids with the life of crime that they live, robbing banks and always on the run from the law. So those are some other things why I don't think we're going to have kids in Grand Theft Auto 6, but the possibility is random, and if Rockstar Games wants to comment on the fans, basically saying that, hey, we spotted some children, is GTA 6 going to have kids in it? I don't think Rockstar Games is technically going to get back to us on that, but other than that, it could be for some prior game, which basically could show off we could have children. Otherwise, it was kind of just a cool detail from Rockstar, you know, getting us all excited, and hopefully Rockstar Games will reveal why they did put kids in Grand Theft Auto games, but nonetheless, they have never ever added kids to GTA due to the reasons of legal and harm action. So this is what they had to say to a follow-up to children in Grand Theft Auto 6. Webb is already speculating Grand Theft Auto will change its tradition of deliberately avoiding children in the 6th installment. Rockstar recently published a new batch of materials for GTA 6. Here are a dozen of screenshots appeared after the second trailer in high resolution. These are ones that most players began to study pixel by pixel. One of them in the screenshots basically caused a special reaction. According to players, a child is visible on it. This is speculated back in December 2023 when the first trailer against the backdrop of the scene with the girl in the mud noticed small shapes, but now in detail is clearer. The main question now is it really a children or just a character with a small height? Some are sure that it's a child, while others think that it's a short model NPC, but if fans have to solve the mystery, it will be the first time in history of GTA that underage children and characters appear in the game, in the World Series. In Red Dead Redemption 2, unlike GTA, children were a blight and extremely limited in way. So that's a cool other fact that I didn't probably think about, that fans probably just think it's a small kind of midget girl or kind of a midget, I would say that's usually what they say for small nowadays. Otherwise, you can just about see, I would say maybe we could see that them could be kids, but it really does kind of look like a little underage girl in that screenshot, or boy for that matter. But it really does kind of beg the question, would they have small NPCs in the game? I'm not too sure. Maybe it's just hard to see, but other than that, I do believe that their kids will still be featured in GTA 6. And I want to show you guys some screenshots of what they were talking about in that article. So in this screenshot here, you will notice that you can see a kid above the balcony. And you can't tell me that that does not look identical and ideal to a baby or even a small child in the Grand Theft Auto 6 installment. It just definitely looks like a kid. You can see where I have it circled. It definitely makes sense, and I think that there are going to be kids, but Rockstar Games have to put some ground rules where there's no harm in child's way. Because if some big gaming developer or someone in the US gets wind of that, they'll probably sue Rockstar Games for child harm and all of that. Basically, all the legal action that you probably do not whatsoever want to go into, not to mention even Rockstar Games for that matter. But it could be small NPCs, could be kids, but nonetheless, that's what was teased in the trailer. And these screenshots basically show you guys some other instances where we could have spot children as well. So that's pretty cool. But anyway, guys, that is all the information I got for you guys on this video today. If you guys did enjoy, don't forget to like and subscribe for more daily awesome videos, such as GTA 6, Rockstar Games videos, and all the upcoming videos that I'll be doing on my channel. Subscribe for more of those. Let me know in those comments down below. Do you believe that kids are going to be featured in GTA 6? Do you believe that they're not because it doesn't make sense and it goes it goes against everything that Rockstar stand for, including, sexual assault, not to mention harm, and if they do that anyway, once again, Rockstar will get sued. Let me know what you're thinking in those comments down below. What makes sense, having kids in GTA 6 or Rockstar Games taking a chance to getting sued to even feature kids? Let me know what you're thinking in those comments down below. I would love to hear from you guys down there, but as you guys can see in that screenshot, it is definitely ideal that one of those kids are definitely a small child or small boy or girl. So let's actually leave those discussions in the comments down below. I would love to hear from you guys down there. Like I said, guys, stay happy, healthy, and well, and I'll see you guys all later on the next video.